all the pieces are coming back together. In a Coast Guard flyover of the spill site, we saw platforms and ships gearing back up to kill the BP well after running for cover from a tropical storm that never arrived. But there's one thing we don't see. What happened to all the pools of thick crude oil?
This oil is rapidly breaking down, and there's very little oil left. We have a few streamers that we located earlier off of Grand Isle that perhaps can be skimmed, but right now we're not seeing many targets for our skimming fleet of 780 skimmers.
You realize when you say that, it's so hard for people to believe that this spill was so enormous, and yet you're having trouble finding the oil to skim it?
Well, it's not for lack of trying. We have 50 aircraft saturating this very location where satellites indicate there could be oil sheen in the area. And so we're going to look just like we would doing search and rescue to see where any possible pocket of oil might be over this area.
Remarkably, the Coast Guard says surface oil from the BP spill could be gone in a matter of weeks as the sheen and bands of weathered oil continue to dissipate and evaporate.
What we're finding out is that the storm didn't have any effect on the oil at all. The wind and the waves that it produced weren't strong enough to help break the oil up. So in other words, that storm, when it came through, was just a big waste of some very valuable time.
The best estimates now, the operations that will fill the well with drilling mud are at least a week away. And the worry lingers of future storms and the impact they could have. A hurricane season game of cat and mouse where time is of the essence. David Mattingly, CNN, over the Gulf of Mexico.